Hey there. Hey, Auntie Babies and Boogie Woogies. How y'all doing? Excuse Auntie. These damn allergies, these Florida allergies. I'm telling you, one day it's hot. Walk out there this morning, be cold as hell. Well, anyway, I know y'all see my video. My last video I made by the comedian Latrese Allen and the accusations about what her son is saying. Well, anyway, Auntie Babies and Boogie Woogies, I did watch the young man video. I looked at his video, and he reminded me a lot of my son when my son had his mental illness, nervous breakdown when he was about 18 to 19 years old too. Now, a lot of y'all saying that y'all believe the young man. The young man is telling the truth. And, because the accusation that he's making, which I think somebody pushed him up to do that, because this young man don't even know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing. And whoever took his $450, they need to get that baby back his money. That baby is all over the place. He's all over the place. I mean, he keeps saying the same thing over and over, and he keep hollering back, oh, I passed it, I passed it, I passed it. And I'm telling you, kids will lie on their parents. And I know firsthand, because a situation like that happened to Auntie. And I don't know why my son said those accusations. It was about 20 years ago. He don't remember nothing about it because he was going through a episode. He had like a nervous breakdown, which I think this young man is doing too. He having a nervous breakdown, and he would never think about nothing good that I did to him. He was saying all kind of horrible stuff in his head. He was going around telling people all kind of horrible things about me. Excuse me, you guys, it's allergies. What Auntie did to him when he was a baby and all this. I'd say, what? And then, people actually used to cuss his ass out and say, man, get away from him. I was right there with your mama when she was raising you. Your mama would never did none of those things to you. And, the accusations that he was saying, I say, my baby is sick. He truly is sick. He needs help. And that's why I know so well that when kids are spoiled like that and they want their damn way and they're going through some type of drama in their life, and I'm not here to bash her child because I know she will cuss me out and anybody out about her goddamn children, because that's what type of mother Latrese Allen is. Even this boy, he is saying all that stuff about his mama. But I bet you if he go out there right now and get his ass in some trouble, all those other people who trying to put that message, they ain't gonna be, who gonna be there for him? His fucking mama. Yes, my son took me through some of the same mess, but did I give up on my son? No. That been like 20 years ago. I ain't give up on my son. And the things that he did to me, I used to lay in my bed at night and cry. Because I told God, I say, I don't know who this is, Jesus. This is not the child that I raised. So I know what Latrese Allen is going through. I know what she's feeling inside. And just by me just now start watching her like a month or two ago, when I started watching Latrese Allen, she had like 100 subscribers. Now I think this lady had gained like 10 more thousand subscribers since I started watching her. And I feel in my heart she do love her children. I know she love her children. And she would do anything for them. Although that child is sitting up there saying all this stuff about his mama. And I know it hurt. I know when she lay her head down on that pillow, she cried. Because Auntie did the same damn thing. I cried. I spent over 20 years of my life putting my son in and out the hospital. And I'm not ashamed to tell nobody what I've been through with my child. That's why I tell y'all all the time, don't talk about the children. And I mean it. Don't talk about the children. You don't know what a parent go through to have children that turn out like that. That you know something wrong with their child. You know that's not the child that you raised. That child is making these accusations about you. It's breaking your heart because you know you will never do nothing like that in your life. That is the most hurtful thing in your life. You just can't imagine how it feels inside. I know that young lady is hurting. I know she's hurting. You can hear it and see it in her face. So y'all try to light up on her. And the young man, he is confused. He needs some help. He needs some counselors. He needs some psychiatrists. He needs all of that. Like I say, Auntie spent over 20 years with my son. I was putting him in and out that damn hospital. I was getting him help. I did a lot of crying, a lot of praying. And he'll be 40 years old in July. But all those things that he put me through for 20 old years, he don't remember that. They do come back. Just don't give up on them. When I see other people's children out there like that, especially my friends, if somebody I know who got a child like that, I got a girlfriend who got a daughter like that. She's a beautiful girl. She out there, she don't know where she at. She started with the same kind of accusations. They always start off like that somebody don't did something to them. Most of them do. And I'm not saying that this don't never happen, because it does happen to some kids. I mean, matter of fact, I know young ladies right now, 4 sisters, they gay. They like women. And they told me the reason why they like women, because every man they mama brought in the house for her boyfriend tried to touch them. And that's why they got in their head. They started hating men. They don't want a man because they said men's are nasty. And that's why I tell young people, you know, you're in a relationship with that man. You got children, you got girls. These days, you got to watch the girls and the boys. Make sure you know who that person is. You know, make sure you know who that person is around your children. Because you think that person in love with you, he there for no good. So y'all be careful in relationships and stuff. Because kids do go through stuff like that. And you know, it do happen. Because as a young girl, I seen a lot. I seen a lot that I shouldn't have never seen. But to get back to Latrese Allen and stuff, I know what she's going through. I know what her and her son going through. Because Auntie done been through it too. It's not, I know a lot of y'all probably saying, cuss me out, how could you not believe that young man and stuff. Because I had a young man like that, just like that one time. And you could clearly see that little young man is having some issues right now. He's having some issues right now. And you know, I wouldn't want Latrese Allen to lose everything she got. She worked so hard for it. Trying to get her children a better life, her grandma and other families better life. You know, and I know her heart breaking. I know it is, because Auntie heart breaks for her, because nobody know what I went through. I mean, but, you know, to cry. And you know, I turned to a lot of alcohol. You know, I was drinking and I was doing some of everything, just trying to kill that hurt. But these things that this child done said about me just truly just broke my heart, you know. But like I say, he don't remember nothing. And then one day this young man might not remember nothing. Like his mama just need to give him some type of counseling and give him some type of help. I don't think he's ready to be out there on his own right now. He needs to be counseling and some kind of program to help him through what he's going through, because he's definitely going through something. And like I said, something happened to that young man right now. His mama would break her neck to be there. And I don't like talking about people's children, but like they say, he'll be grown soon. But, I just want to share my story, some of it anyway, because if I try to share this whole story about me and my son, it's going to take a couple hours or longer. Because like I say, I had to put my son in the hospital, in and out the hospital over 20 years. That's why Auntie, when she say, I want to do another channel about mental illness, I'm serious about that. I really want this, I want this channel to try to get it up and running by the next couple months, because there's a lot of the stuff that the Black race do not know about mental illness. They don't know that you can Baker Ike someone you love. Because when I started Baker Ike my child over 20 years ago, I haven't did it. He's right now, thank you, Jesus. But I was like the first Black woman ever to Baker Ike somebody in a Black neighborhood. Black people ain't know nothing about it. And then parents, other people who had kids, acted like my child. They came to me for help. They say, Miss Loretta, how do you do that thing? How can I get my daughter some help? How could I put her in the hospital? You can put a person in the hospital. You sure can. And I wanted to teach the Black our race about these things, because there's a lot of things they don't know. They don't know how to diagnose mental illness. And it's a shame. That's why a lot of us murder people, because you don't know that person is dealing with mental illness. You just need to walk the F away. But we don't do that. Sometimes we go right at them. And then you fussing and arguing with somebody that truly have mental illness, you're not going to win. Unless you got mental illness yourself. You should know, hey, something wrong with this person for real. I got to get the hell away from here. But if you don't know nothing about it, and you never heard of it, you just don't know. And then the sad part about mental illness, it happened to the best people. It can happen to the doctors. It can happen to the lawyers, the school teachers. You can be the most beautiful person in the world, the most finest person in the world. But one day you find yourself walking around, you don't know where the hell you at. And most of the people, like this young man, he think what he doing is all right. But I could see, I could diagnose people. I don't been through this thing. I could see this young man he's calling out for help. I mean, it seemed like he was definitely coached. He's saying that ain't nobody tell him to do that, and somebody did something, because he's all over the place. He's all over the place. You can tell he don't want to do it. Somebody just don't convince him to try to put something in his head, and he want to make it believable. But like I say, I know what she's going through. Auntie done been through it herself. And it's a hard job, because you never give up on your children. You never. I wouldn't give a damn if I was 80 and they were 60. And they needed me. If I'm still around, I'm going to be there. That's right. And people are living a long time these days. I met a lady last week. She was 101 years old, still walking and talking, in her right mind and everything. And she got up and said, "Here, you sit down." It was so hilarious. I said, Lord, I've never met a person who was 101 years old. It was so bright and intelligent and could talk. Wasn't sick or nothing. Healthy as hell, y'all. So people are living a long time these days, I guess it's according to the person, whatever, how you take care of yourself. But like I say, we just have to just pray for these family. And like I say, Auntie went through some of the similar things that Latrese Allen going through. And that's not an easy feeling. You waking up in the morning, you when you lay down at night, you crying. What have I did so bad to hurt my child, to want my child to say these things about me? It really sad, you guys. But Auntie Babies and Boogie Woogies, I just came to share that story with y'all a little bit, and I was just concerned. I'm concerned about both of them. But anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all, and maybe one day Auntie will tell y'all a little more about the situation. But that's why I'm definitely gonna try to get this second channel for people can come on there and talk about, loved ones that they caring for with mental illness. Because there's so many people out here. And that channel is well needed because there's so many people have family members, loved ones that go through this. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Ooh, I've been on here for almost 20 minutes. And I hope y'all like and subscribe to Loretta Brown channel. Okay, Auntie Babies and Boogie Woogies, those are my thoughts and my feelings about Latrese Allen and her son. Like and subscribe, tell all your friends, bye, and y'all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.